everybody, so today's video is going to be on the Bronx Colors review. So if you are interested, if you've seen them on Ulta.com, and I know some of them don't really have very many reviews at all, so if you are interested, please stay tuned. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's fake, cause I don't fucking
This video probably won't be very long, just for the simple fact of it's not a lot of stuff. But so the first thing that I have is the Bronx Colors Seductive Black Mascara. This is what the wand looks like. As you can see, it's curved. It looks like it has fibers in there, probably to help lengthen your lashes and everything. I'm not a huge fan of this mascara. I don't really care for it. It's not that it does a terrible job. I don't notice anything too serious on it, but it is gray, and I don't know if it has anything to do with the fibers. But when it comes out on your lashes, it's like gray, and honestly, it's not that good of a mascara to me. It's not. I have it in my drawer, but honestly, I never reach for it, so I really don't understand why I even still have it in there. So next thing is the Bronx Colors Boosting Hydrating Concealer. I use this a lot in a bunch of my videos. For an eyeshadow primer, this is not terrible. This is pretty good. As you can see, it's darker than my skin though, and I'm pretty sure this is the lightest one they had. There's not even a color on it, so yeah. I probably wouldn't necessarily recommend this unless you are a darker skin tone. As you can see, I am very pale, and this is, even on camera, darker than me. It's not high coverage at all. Honestly, as a concealer itself, I probably wouldn't recommend it. I don't think it's that good. So the next thing I'm going to go over are my matte lip tints right here. I really like these, actually. They're pretty cheap lippies, but they are really pretty too. I'm gonna swatch them a little bit. I don't use them as much as I should, really. This is the applicator as well. I do like the applicator. They do dry matte, and they do dry fairly quickly. And this is 3. This is 3 swipes on each one. Alright, so these are the colors I have. The first one, the color names are not on here. But you know what I can do? I'll go in my orders and I will find the colors on there, and I'll tell you what the names of them are. But this is what they look like. So I have a very palish pink, I have a kind of brighter pink, a coral, and then like, it's like I remember the name of this one. This one's dark mauve. I remember that. So it's like a wine color, but it looks almost chocolatey. So it's very different, and these are very nice. They do dry matte. I feel like they kind of last a while. I don't think that they're terrible length time. I don't wear them very often, though. I need to fix that. Because these are really good lips. They do have a little bit of transfer, though. I do remember, I think, that they do have transfer. Oh, and now these are dry, so you can see really move. Okay, so the next one I'm going to go over, this is the Burlesque number 2 palette. This is honestly the cutest little packaging I think I've ever seen, and honestly I kind of think I was a little drawn more to that. And the fact that it has a red in here. I've been trying to find a really bright red for a long time, however I'm having trouble with that. This does come out, like, as you can see, it looks red, but when you swatch it, it kind of comes out a little pinky. You see? It's not quite red. It's not terrible, though. It's really not. It's just not that red. The other colors in here, they have, like, this kind of, like, pinky tan color. I don't even want to call that rose gold, because that's definitely not rose gold. Then they have a tan, they have like a white, a gray shimmer, and then a matte black. The matte black's not that pigmented. It comes out kind of gray, I think. Yeah, that's the black. So if you want just kind of like a little smoky eye, but you don't want that intense, I think this is perfect. I don't think this is a terrible palette, especially just starting out. I think it was $5-6 something. Yeah, so it's not terrible. It's not the best pigment in eyeshadows that I've ever seen in my life, obviously. But for a drugstore, it's pretty good. I mean, finger swatches are a little bit different though, so I'll swatch this kind of pinky one. See, that one swatched a little bit better. The lighter colors in here, I will say, are a little bit better than the mattes. The shimmers are a little bit better. The gray. This is the gray. It's the gray right there. So the gray and the black are very similar, to be real. It's just the gray is more of a shimmer. So I don't think the Burlesque number 2 is a terrible deal. I don't think I would rebuy it though. Just for the simple fact of it being, it's not as pigmented as I wanted. So the next one I have is the Bronx Color Touch the Skyline eyeshadow palette. This thing is so cute. Do you see it? So it has 2 base shadows, 2 lid shadows, and 2 outer corner shadows. So these are them, and it tells you on the back what they're for, what they're supposed to be for. So these first 2 colors are base, these 2 are lids, and these 2 are outer corners. These are kind of what they're supposed to look like. Now, this pink right here, I think I fell in love with that, and then I also fell in love with the purple and the blue. And this is what they look like on a finger. And now, that's what they swatch. They're really easy to blend. Honestly, they're really good shadows in my opinion. They're just not as pigmented as I would like, but they're not terrible. I mean, they're not terrible at all for the price, especially. I think that one might have been closer to the $10 range. Last but not least, my absolute favorite shadows. These are the single click shadows. I have one color in here that is not in here. Both my Aquamarines broke. I was so mad. The first one came in perfectly. The second one came in broken, and so I fixed it. And as I was fixing this one, I knocked this palette down, and the only one that broke was Aquamarine. So I was a little bitter. But anyway, so these are the colors I got. I think this one's gosh, I can't remember the orange one's name. It's Burgundy, Aquamarine, and I forgot the purple one's name too, actually. So these are the finger swatch. Actually, I'll go ahead and do this. I am cleaning my fingers in between this, but you can see these are the colors. Let me see how I'm going to do this. So pink, orange, burgundy, Aquamarine, purple. I really like all these colors. I really do. Aquamarine's probably my favorite one. I didn't think that was going to be my favorite one, to be honest. I thought the burgundy and the purple was going to be. Purple's my favorite color. Don't get me wrong, the purple is very pretty. It is. It's just, out of all of these, Aquamarine's the prettiest to me. So, with that being said, for sure, the 2 palettes I probably won't really purchase again. Nothing necessarily wrong with them. They're just not exactly what I want. However, I actually do have 2 more Bronx Colors shadows coming in to fill this one back up. So, with that being said, the single clicks I'm happy with. I'm very happy with. I would definitely rebuy those, and obviously because 2's coming in, excuse me. And I think that's why I think the sale is still on with the buy one get one half off for the whole line, if I'm not mistaken. There's not a whole lot of reviews on Bronx Colors. all in all, I would definitely recommend Bronx Colors. Their lipsticks for sure. I really, really like those. Their single click eyeshadows, of all the things that I would recommend, those two would be the most highly recommended by me. The other ones, I don't want to say. I wouldn't recommend the mascara, not that one anyway. I don't have full face Bronx Colors, but I will try to do a tutorial with Bronx Colors so you guys can kind of see and see how you feel about it. I hope that this video has been somewhat informative, somewhat helpful. I know it's not a very long video, but I don't have a lot of Bronx Colors things. So maybe when I get more, I'll try it again. They do have foundations and things. They do have a couple concealers. They actually do, from what it looks like, have a couple things for men. So if you are a man who likes to wear makeup, they do have a couple things for you. Just saying, you might want to try those. I don't know if they would be any good, but it does specifically say for men. Yes, so with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, all of that fun stuff. Please help me get out there. I would really appreciate you. And as always, I hope to see you in the next video. Bye. I'm struggling. Ow. Oh my gosh. It's really not coming off. Why? Am I tripping? I'll get there eventually. I don't